2 hours of like cooking.
No, I'll do it in 10 minutes, promise, then I'll join your game. All I've got to do is chop the leeks and potatoes and throw them in a pot of water, right?
2 hours is like half a session itself.
It's all stuff which is good for infected throats. Soup, hot tea, gingerbread.
I'll have the tea.
Gooey gingerbread.
Just the tea.
No, you like leek and potatoes?
Yeah, but no, I don't want leek and potatoes. I want tea. And I don't want gingerbread because it's going to have foil in it.
No, there's no foil. I was very careful with this one.
You were very careful with the last one.
No, the last ones were just like leftovers. You've been eating leftovers. This is the actual gingerbread, which is very different because I've steamed it, not microwaved it. So it's very gooey. Autumn is my favourite time of the year, just for colours, you know. Don't you think it's beautiful?
No.
Why not?
Because I like brighter colours instead of the dark colours.
The oranges and reds.
Yeah, but
with a bit of green still.
Because in autumn it's cold, but
it's golden.
But it's really but it's cold, but it's not snowing, which is just annoying.
You want the snow to come.
I want it to either be like hot and not snowing, or cold and snowing. It hasn't snowed since I was 5.
Well, hopefully it'll snow this year. Well, I think autumn's beautiful. I'll forgive it, it's like a pinch of cold.
I like summer, spring and winter. I like spring because it's spring. Yeah, and I don't like autumn.
সোসাইটি মিডল্যান্ডস আয়োজন করে হেলথ সেমিনারের বিস্তারিত থাকছে আমাদের প্রতিনিধি লোকমান হোসেন কাজীর রিপোর্টে।
ওবেসিটি, ডায়াবেটিস, মেন্টাল হেলথ সহ বিভিন্ন রোগ সম্পর্কে কমিউনিটির মানুষকে সাম্যক ধারণা ও স্বাস্থ্য সচেতনতার বৃদ্ধির লক্ষ্যে বাংলাদেশ কালচার সোসাইটি মিডল্যান্ডস আয়োজন করে হেলথ সেমিনার। রোববার বার্মিংহামের জোসেফ কাম্বারলিন কলেজের হলরুমে এই সেমিনার অনুষ্ঠিত। সেমিনারে বাঙালি কমিউনিটির বিভিন্ন নেতৃবৃন্দ অংশ নেন। বাংলাদেশ কালচার সোসাইটির চেয়ারম্যান আলহাজ ফজলুর রহমান চৌধুরী এমবির সভাপতিত্বে, সাধারণ সম্পাদক এম শাহিনের পরিচালনায় অনুষ্ঠিত সেমিনারে ওবেসিটি সম্পর্কে ডাক্তার মালিহা চৌধুরী, ডায়াবেটিস নিয়ে ডাক্তার আবু মোহাম্মদ মালেক এবং মেন্টাল হেলথ নিয়ে আলোচনা করেন ডাক্তার মনির হোসেন। তারা এসে সচেতনতা বৃদ্ধির উপর গুরুত্ব আরোপ করেন। এ ধরনের আয়োজন সম্পর্কে আয়োজকরা জানান,
বছর বাংলাদেশ কালচারাল সোসাইটির পক্ষ থেকে 2-3টা সেমিনার করে থাকি। এর মধ্যে বিশেষ করে একটা থাকে হেলথ সেমিনার। আজকে আমরা হেলথ সেমিনার করেছি ডায়াবেটিস, ওবেসিটি এবং মেন্টাল হেলথের উপর। আমরা শুধু বাংলাদেশ কমিউনিটি না, আমরা ওয়াইডার কমিউনিটির জন্য করে থাকি। কমিউনিটি কিছু সাহায্য পায় বা পেয়ে থাকে, আমি মনে করি তারা উপকৃত হবে এবং আমরা মনে করি যে আমাদের সার্থকতা আসবে।
উল্লেখ্য, সেমিনারটি সহযোগিতায় ছিল বাংলাদেশ মেডিকেল অ্যাসোসিয়েশন ইউকে, মানুষের কাজী, চ্যানেল আই ইউরোপ, বার্মিংহাম।
It's face down. Well, that'll record the ceiling.
Oh.
There we go. Okay. So, you ready? Mm-hmm.
dig my hole, you build a wall. I dig my hole, you build a wall. One day that wall is gonna fall. Gonna build that city on a hill. Gonna build that city on a hill. Someday those tears are gonna spill. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be there before too long. Gonna build that wall unto the sky. Gonna build that wall up to the sky. Someday your bird is gonna fly. Gonna build that wall until it's done. Gonna build that wall until it's done. But now you've got nowhere to run. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be there before too long.
There were no waterfalls or whatever. So, how many people were on the kayak? 2?
One.
Only one, so you had your own kayak?
Yeah.
Okay, did you fall into the water?
No.
No? I'm sure some people did.
One person.
Only one?
I don't understand why at all they did this, but they decided that a massive amount of the activities were too scary and didn't do any of them.
That's fine. Some kids.
Yeah.
Someone missed a bunch of them.
But that's fair enough. Every person's
Yeah.
different. I think it's really good that they let them not do it. Because I remember your primary school getting you to, what was it? They were pretending there were snakes and they had you blindfolded. They blindfolded the kids, made them go through some ropes, telling them it was snakes. And Robin, being the sensible boy he is, went, no, I'm not going into the snake pit. And they had to take his blindfold off and show him it wasn't a snake.
Right.
But I think you should be allowed not to do.
No, but what I mean is, so that he did that, but at rock climbing, they took me down before I was ready to go down.
Yeah.
Why was that? Why did they take you down then?
I think they realised it was literally impossible for me to reach the next one, but it might have, but
And you couldn't go down by yourself?
no, there was one. But yeah.
Well, while you were away, they put up the Christmas decorations, as you can see.
One of the people threw a tantrum at 2 of the activities.
Oh no!
A huge tantrum.
That's terrible.
At the obstacle course thing, which I said I didn't like, he did something that he was told he would get in trouble for. So he got in trouble for it, so he stormed off. And got sent back.
What for?
Somebody had a tantrum because he got into trouble.
I know, but Robin, I didn't get the last bit.
He stormed off. He walked off after getting into trouble,
Okay.
which is terrible behaviour.
And he threw a tantrum and walked off again. This time there's no teacher over there, so no one actually stopped him from walking off. Well, there was a teacher, but they just let him because they were dealing with helping other people on the trapeze.
That's very immature.
They made it tight, because obviously it's the harness doesn't work unless it's tight.
It has to
and
be
he
tight.
complained about it and stormed off. And we just like saw him on the other side of the river walking around.
That's really badly behaved. I'm so glad I've got a sensible boy. Robin puts up, you know, when the teachers shout, it's not happening in this school, but in the last school, when the teachers used to scream at him, he used to zen out, you know, just float off in his head, which is very mature, because we can't always storm off, you know. I can't storm off out of my classes. I'd love to, but you can't. You just somehow have to cope. I'm so glad we have a sensible boy. But you can't blame the child. You know, like, they probably have a parent that loses their temper and storms off. They just copy people, kids. They're not actually responsible by law. Their parents are. They just copy whatever they see around them.
Do you have any homework to do this weekend, Robin?
Can Europa help you this weekend? Do you mind? So I can prepare for my lessons?
What if I just do something that...
What
Do
about
French.
French homework?
Okay.
Because he'd love to do that. Yeah, there we go. Sorted.
Shall we do that tonight?
He wants an evening off.
Tomorrow.
Look how tired he is.
Do it tomorrow. Because...
Tomorrow, do you still want to go swimming and I go with you?
And just watch you from the side?
I'm sure we'll have time for homework and swimming.
Well, we've got to go in the morning swimming, like quite early, because it closes at 4 or 3, I can't remember, something like that. So we've got to go at 12. Well, I don't know if you wake up late. You tend to wake up late on a Saturday, don't you?
He's been waking up early all week though. He does usually wake up at midday. Bad news. I don't know whether this is going to happen, but I accepted a Saturday morning job because my job doesn't pay well enough. But my logic was, you don't even wake up till midday. So if I go out and teach early in the morning on Saturday,
yeah,
you
but now
won't
that I have
even notice.
homework, I do wake up early.
We'll see. We'll see if you wake up early. If you miss me on a Saturday morning, I won't take the Saturday job.
What job is it?
It's teaching, but it's state school teaching, so it's proper salary. If I work 3 hours, I'll get like 60 quid, and that would supplement my really awful job.
That's not much, 60 quid for 3 hours.
Standard.
You mean is there any planning involved?
Planning, marking, the whole lot.
Be like 100 quid an hour.
It's 100 quid for a day here. 120 I get for a day, 60 for a half day. And 30 at my current school for a half day. It's half what they normally pay. And it's a lot of work, as you've noticed. I spent like 4 hours planning for a 3-hour lesson yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
Because you've got to do it by the government specifications and everything. I'm finding warmers, you know, like, it's not always that easy.
No, I know. I'm a teacher. I know.
And then you've got to have the assessment at the end. It takes a long time.
In the middle as well,
Yeah.
I suppose. Just the same exam, but in the middle.
Yeah. So it takes a while.
There we go. Hang on.
What?
Done. Hang on. Like, the teacher was going on about something for ages, and like, I didn't know when, but like I just sort of like zoned out for a moment because
Yeah,
it was just like I couldn't focus on it for that long. At the end of last year,
Yeah.
I was put in like a special English.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now I think that was actually really clever, but because like right now in school, I don't think I've dropped levels, but I'm like not getting. I've done all this with you.
Yeah. It also brings your level down, because you're with really bad lab partners. That just brings everything
Oh,
down,
yeah.
and your drama partner. So of course you're a low level now than you were.
Well, I mean, marked as a lower level.
Yeah, but that's what counts.
Yeah.
That's what they mean when they say level, what they mark.
Yeah.
I mean, you would be like, if you'd stayed home and studied with me and I wasn't working, I swear you'd be up to GCSE level by now.
Not yet. There are
Yeah, because you were.
Loads
I was
and
going level
loads.
7. I was teaching level 7 stuff.
only the no. You only recently started.
Only recently started, so don't tell me I wouldn't have continued like that. So I know you can do GCSE level.
That's
But it's gonna be 3
That's
years.
not GCSE level though. That's
It is.
wait. Oh yeah, that is lower GCSE.
Yeah.
I love
So
you.
you'd be low level
How do you
GCSE.
memorize that long equation though?
Oh, because the more time you spend studying, the more you
like
remember.
impossible.
But can I remember it now? I don't know, because I just memorized it once. I need to revise it again. What was it? Oh no, I'd have to.
A times B times C.
No, there was an A,
A-
B, and C in it.
A, B, and C.
But the first one was just A, second one was B into n minus 1, and the third one was plus C over 2 over n minus 1, n minus 2.
Wait, so A
Plus B,
plus B.
open brackets, n minus
Okay.
1, close
plus
brackets.
B times N minus 1
Yeah.
in
Plus
brackets.
C
And plus C
over 2
over 2.
times open brackets, close brackets, n minus 1 in the first bracket, and another bracket with n minus
I can't do this without a paper. Like writing this
Yeah,
down.
exactly. But see, I remembered. And because you just forced me to remember it again now, I'll remember it forever. Because that's the way memory works. You've got to study it. It took me 24 hours to learn that equation. Because I did all the questions as well. Don't forget. So I know how to use it. And now I've just remembered it again. It'll stay there
So what it
forever.
would be is like, actually we can do that on the weekends.
Do you want to study at the weekend, my little bear?
Not every week, but this week actually. Like you get questions using it, you write it down, I like use it on a few start questions that
Yes.
you show me, and then it's written down so I don't have to remember it for all of them, but after I've used it so
I'll tell
much,
you the
I'll remember
advantage
it.
of letting me teach you is your schoolwork will seem really easy after that.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to actually study it to such a high level until you're 16. So it's something. Yeah, that's a long way away. That's what I
thought
mean.
you said-
If you were
wait,
studying with me,
Emma.
you'd be doing GCSE.
So what year does you start doing level 7 things in school?
15,
Year 15.
age 15.
Oh, what year?
9. Is it? No, 10.
I wouldn't.
Year 10.
I would be 14
Okay.
at year 10.
You're young though for your class, remember?
Oh yeah.
Everybody else would be
Everyone else
15.
is 12.
I know it's hard, but what I really like about you is, this is the mistake I made in my school the other week. I prefer to teach hard, and then when you go to the right level, it's really easy for you.
Yeah.
Well, I did that at school, and they're all like, I can't do this, it's too hard, like you crying when the first time, but now you're used to it.
Yeah, but I get upset about it, but I do it.
Yeah.
I actually like doing it to a way harder level.
Yeah, it just makes doing it to the same level easy. Like, when I had my exams, I did all the exams in half the time that we'd have in the actual test. So obviously, when it came to the exams, I was all A's, because I had twice as much time as I'd been practicing with. But that's something you can only do if somebody's willing to accept that they can't understand everything in the world. Some things you just won't get. But that's always true. You know, I'm not the brightest person in the world at university. I don't feel very bright. There are lots of things I just do not understand, but that's not a reason to cry. That's just like life. Anyway, so I love teaching you, because you're fine with that. You're fine with being given really hard stuff that I don't really expect you to understand. But you see, the other way, which is what your school's doing, this school and your last school, is if you make the work too easy, then first you're bored, and secondly, they don't know how good you are.
Yeah.
If they only give you like level 4C, then you're level 4C, even if you should be level 6B.
Yeah, they gave me level, in maths, they said, okay, you're level 5C, but that's probably because, even though nth term stuff I hadn't done before, after I understood it, it was really easy, and they didn't go like, they stayed with low numbers.
Yeah.
I don't mean like moving to level 7. I don't like obviously they wouldn't do that yet,
Yeah.
but what I mean is like, they stayed at extremely low levels for the new thing I was learning.
Yeah. And that just limits how much you can learn. It means...
Like on the first day, I learnt nth term, and then they never got further than that. They never like advanced into advancing bigger things each time and things.
Yeah. Did they with anyone?
No.
Well, that's what I mean, because I prefer to do something a bit hard to give those students who are able a chance. Because...
Well, isn't that meant to be the whole point of like top set and middle set and bottom set and things?
I know, but the thing is, you get stuck in your set. Like, imagine I'd not given you those extra lessons last year.
Yeah.
Imagine you'd come out middle of the class, which is what you were all year. Then you'd be in the middle set. And that, it's not like you're more intelligent. It's just luck. You know, you're lucky that you had a mother who could help you and teach you. And that's just terribly unfair.
It's not only that either. It's like, but it is also like, are you going to like actually? Because like, even if I think all of the other mums were willing to teach as well, they just in my last school everyone was awful. They weren't paying attention in class at all.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not just like that either.
No.
It's
It's
also
the effort you put in. You put in so much effort. You completely deserved that shooting up of grades, and it's still helping you now.
I remember that in maths in my last school, I was stuck in the second to bottom set because the middle set was full.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
That's such a dumb reason.
I'm sure if it wasn't full, I would have moved up to it, and then after doing that, moved up to the top sets. Because the set I was in was really easy.
Yeah, that happens a lot. People just get stuck in sets which aren't the right set for them, but nobody's ever taught them higher. Nobody knows they're better than that. I just knew you were better than that because you're my son. And I was like, huh? He's not level 4. But... And what's even worse is once you're at school, the middle and lower sets, they don't even get the... It's like, you remember you were given the level 3 to 5 paper?
Yeah.
And it was too late to do the level 6 paper. Same thing happens at GCSE. All the people in the middle sets and lower, they get the bottom paper. The highest grade they can get is C. But I've met loads of students who've really studied and could have got an A or a B, but they can't get it because they're just being given the easy paper.
Wait, does that paper even give you grades anymore though?
Pardon?
Didn't you say that the lower paper doesn't even give you anything anymore?
Well, it's not useful, no.
Whoa.
If you get a C, it's useful, but let's be honest. If the highest grade you get is a C, then most people get lower than a C. And anything lower than a C is not counted for anything.
Wow. Tweezer.
No, don't pick up. I don't know.
Tweezer.
Can I have those then?
Tweezer.
Give me those.
Tweezer.
Yeah, give me the tweezers. You have the other one. How did you figure that out?
It said the instructions on there.
Oh, well I can use these.
Okay. What are you eating with them?
Curry. Chili curry. Not good choice.
With tweezers instead of spoons?
Oh, well, I might use spoons.
Use the tweezers.
It's nice and warm in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can put your bag on the floor, my sweet. Although we don't want to trip anyone up.
I'm keeping it on.
Yeah?
Because otherwise I'll forget it here.
No, because my bag's there. I won't forget it. Promise.
And you will. No, it's cozy.
You know the portions are huge.
Huh?
Portions are huge. You better be hungry. Are you hungry?
Okay.
You know what I said about it not being authentic? Do you know my proof?
What?
Look at the chefs.
What?
No Japanese people there.
They could just be non-Japanese people who learn how to cook Japanese foods. You don't need to be Japanese to cook Japanese.
Stop putting chopsticks in front of my camera, my love.
Why? Put them on the lens. Look at the screen. What does the screen look like?
I don't know. Can you just tell me how much these drinks cost? Because
regular $3.50.
That's fine.
Large $4.50.
I misread it as $8.50. I was like, what?
Was it?
Work. I'm not that good. I always forget. Like, I'm supposed to be teaching the bits of the flower. I can't remember what all the bits are called. I have to memorize before my...
I don't think memory is like the worst part for me. I think it's just, I don't know.
But there's also very little logic in it. You either know what the parts of flower are or you don't. You can't work it out. Whereas physics, you might be able to work that out.
Yeah.
You got a chance of answering the question, even if you've never studied. Whereas biology, you have to study.
Yeah. And I like chemistry because it's just like...
It's just interesting, all the chemicals.
Yeah, it's just intriguing.
Using the Bunsen burner and all the chemicals, it's fun. That side of it I like.
Yeah. And what is magnetics?
That's physics.
Yeah, I like magnets as well.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Magnets are fun.
Yeah.
And apparently electromagnets are actually really easy to make.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, you just wrap a coil around a magnetic metal such as iron. Yeah,
like a nail?
Iron, yeah, wrap it around, like an iron nail or something.
And you've got a magnet.
And put electricity in it, pump a current through it, and you've got a magnet. Actually, how are magnets themselves magnetic? Are they electric? Are they made by humans, like non-electromagnets?
No, it's because all the atoms are facing the same direction.
But
so all the electrons are moving the same way.
When a magnet isn't an electromagnet, is it made by humans? Or is it just natural thing?
It's still made by humans. Normally, in a metal, all the atoms are facing in different directions.
Yeah.
So you don't see any magnets. But if you get a magnet and you pull all the atoms...
You mean you get a metal?
You get a magnet that's already made.
Oh, okay.
And you pull all the atoms in the same direction, then all the atoms are facing the same way, all the electrons are going the same way, and it turns into a magnet.
Wait, so
but you have to actually turn it into a magnet.
You said you turned a magnet into a magnet.
No, you use a magnet to make a magnet. So I get a magnet,
okay,
and then I rub it on the metal.
How was the first magnet created?
Maybe, it turned into a magnet because, don't forget, the Earth is a big magnet.
Yeah.
So if a metal rock is sat on the Earth for ages, the magnet will pull it.
I guess.
So they're all facing the same direction. So you can get magnetic rocks.
Okay.
Or you can just make an electromagnet and use that to make the first magnet.
I like electromagnets because you can turn them on and off.
Yeah, they're really handy.
It's really simple to design them. I love you.
I love you too.
I love you a lot.
I love you loads and loads and loads and loads.
I love you more.
Nobody loves anyone more because nobody can love a child more than their mother, I think, and their father.
Yeah, but I love you more than you love me.
That's not true at all.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It is.
You are the most precious thing in my life. You are my joy and
Cutie.
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 And you're my
She's so nice. She is the best sister.
She is. I mean, in many ways she's better than a human sister.
Yeah, like she doesn't just.
Take your things and pull your hair.
She doesn't pull your hair, but she does hold on to you and cuddle you and lick you.
She does.
Kiss you.
Oops.
Although
Sorry.
when she holds on to you, it's kind of painful.
Very. But
Yeah.
she doesn't mean to hurt.
Huh?
She doesn't mean to hurt.
I know.
It's just she's
It's
got
just that
claws.
if we were cats, then it wouldn't hurt probably.
I think it hurts cats as well because I
Yeah,
can hear all the
but-
kittens going.
Probably, yeah, but they're kittens, not.
But I think they hurt each other playing.
No, I think it's only kittens though. I don't think actual cats do. Hey, look, it stopped raining, I think.
No, we're under something.
Yeah, but look at, oh yeah, it is still raining. I looked out and I thought that it stopped raining.
Pity about it not snowing anymore.
Yeah. It's
We've got-
cold, but it's not snowing.
We've got this useless sled that we can't use.
It makes my trousers freezing, which now, when they touch my leg,
Yeah, it's
I
horrible.
can't tell if it's like friction that's causing painfulness or if it's like cold. Probably both.
Yeah, I would, yeah.